Yo, what's good, everybody? You're tuned in to Let's Talk About It. I'm your boy J-Rock, straight from Brooklyn, and we back with a heavy episode.
And I'm Madison. Today we're diving into two major headlines. The verdict fallout from the Diddy trial and some eyebrow-raising commentary from Bill O'Reilly about the state of hip-hop. Let's check this first clip out from News Nation with Stephen A. Smith and Cuomo.
What do you make of my assessment that this jury was rejecting not just the facts in the case, but the prosecution's overreach?
Well, that's a plausible argument. I'm not going to deny that. It clearly appears that the prosecution did overreach. You had lawyers all over the place swearing that's exactly what happened with the Southern District of New York. And there's no way around it. I mean, we heard some very disgusting things throughout the trial, things that I don't think from an image perspective Sean Diddy Combs can recover from. But let me tell you something. He doesn't give a damn about that today. Nope. What he cares about is that he knows that the worst case scenario doesn't involve him spending the rest of his life in prison because sex trafficking and RICO charges he was acquitted of. And so as a result of all that we heard, I just saw Ray J saying what he said. And the one point that I'd like to peel from that is that you do find yourself looking at the court system, and in this particular instance, the Southern District of New York, and you find yourself saying to them, you tried to convict him in the court of public opinion because you certainly succeeded in that. All of us look at him with far more than a raised eyebrow. But that wasn't the district attorney's office job. Your job was to get him convicted in the court of law. And you didn't pull it off because your case wasn't strong enough in the eyes of 12 jurors who said there's no way on earth they should send this man to prison for the rest of his natural life because you didn't prove a case of sex trafficking.
Right.
So first, Diddy trial. Jury just nailed him on 2 Mann Act counts, transporting sex workers across state lines, but acquitted him of racketeering and sex trafficking. He's still locked up pending sentencing, and the judge denied bail, citing violent history.
Right. And sentencing could bring anywhere from 4 to 5 years if the prosecution's guidelines stick, though some experts think he may get time served or a shorter term. Still, he's not free yet.
And Diddy's legal team is pushing for lighter time, pointing to no prior convictions, and the jury dropping serious charges, while the prosecution saying max time up to 20 years, so it's about to get real messy.
And then we got Bill O'Reilly's hot take. Check out this next clip, calling Diddy evil and warning he's going to get the maximum sentence.
I just want to say one thing about the Sean Combs situation.
Oh, sure.
I interviewed him way back. I never liked him. I don't like the culture or anything like that. But he's going to get the maximum. The judge will give him the maximum, just like they gave O.J. Simpson the maximum in Vegas, because he got off Simpson in L.A. when he clearly killed these 2 people. And then when he got a second crack at him on a minor beef, relatively, of theft, they sentenced him to heavy time. So Diddy will go to prison, and he should. He's evil. And I say that because I just wrote a book called Confronting Evil.
Yeah, I
he
figured.
used narcotics and violence to coerce people to do what he wanted to do.
Wait, it gets better. He went deeper than the trial. He went as far as to say the entire hip-hop industry is a tremendous negative for this country.
If Motown still exists, and that's where I grew up, okay, the black African-American culture would be a much, let's say, gentler. This hip-hop garbage on impressionable children who don't have supervision in the home teaches them to be crude. Motown did not do that. So if you step back and look at history, the industry of R&B was a tremendous positive for this country. The hip-hop industry has been a tremendous negative for this country.
Come on, man, that's just Bill being Bill. He's always been on that culture war wave, calling hip-hop antisocial, blaming rap for society's ills.
It's classic O'Reilly. He's tapping into long-standing criticisms, claiming hip-hop glorifies violence and corrupts youth. And now he's using Diddy's legal mess to reinforce that narrative.
Right, but that's a dangerous generalization. Diddy's actions, whatever they are, don't represent an entire culture. Hip-hop's global, it's artistically rich, and it's brought community and economic growth.
And plenty of hip-hop artists speak out about social issues. uplift their communities, even run charitable work. To tar all of hip-hop based on this one guy, irresponsible.
We want to know what y'all think. Drop it in the comments. Should Diddy get more time or less? And what do you say to O'Reilly dragging hip-hop?
Hit like, subscribe, and share this with someone who's got an opinion. 'Cause this convo ain't over.